Welcome back to the Cul-de-sac Guys and the Neighbors Podcast. I'm Mitchell.
I'm David.
What day is today?
Today is Tuesday?
Tuesday
the 2nd, 7-2, 9 days away from 7-Eleven.
2 days away from it.
That's true. That's more important. America.
Yeah.
Dude, remind me. Yeah, I'll send you a picture to post on the Instagram for the most America picture I've seen in a while. Yeah, it was tight.
It's a cool picture. It's so sick.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
I was just I was heading downtown, and I stopped at the light on TV Highway 185th. Mm-hmm. Dude on a motorcycle in front of me, he's just rocking like an American flag cutoff shirt, just chilling, and I'm just like, America.
Yeah, on like a chopper or some shit.
Just needs a Budweiser, and we're good to go. America. Yeah. America.
While he's riding the chopper. Riding?
Riding.
I don't know, both.
Riding. It would definitely be riding.
He's driving too.
Nope, it's riding. Are you driving a bicycle?
Yeah, technically.
Nope, you're riding a bicycle. You can get pulled over, yeah, but you're riding a bicycle.
You driving it, though?
You drive a car, you ride a bicycle.
But they're not mutually exclusive.
Do you drive a longboard?
No, but you're not steering anything.
Yeah, you are.
Not with your hands.
Okay, well, I mean, no. I'm riding a motorcycle.
No, that works, but I'm saying you could be driving a motorcycle, too. Because they're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah. Technically, you're right.
Tanya right now, apparently she left her car lights on.
Oh, dead battery?
Yeah, so she has a dead battery,
Oof.
and the only people who work in her office or around it are girls, and none of them know how to jump a car, but they have jumper cables, but they don't know how to jump a car.
Thank God
and
for
I know,
YouTube.
yeah, so I was like, I could explain it to them, but they're going to be confused as fuck.
Hey, Mitchell, how do I jump my car? Google it.
Well, it's like...
Dude, that would have been so great if you
just
did
Google it. No, I was literally like, just YouTube the video, because if I explain it to you, you're going to get confused.
So, dude,
just watch it step by step.
Do you know how to do it? Like, I get confused where, like...
Every time I get confused.
Okay.
I'm like, this goes here, right?
I'm not the only one.
Yeah, but I like, rarely ever have to do it.
Yeah, no,
it's something that, like, everyone should know, for sure. That and, like,
for sure.
changing
We all
a tire.
should know it, yeah.
Yeah. But I've never had to change a tire either.
If somebody came up to me and was like, here's $1 million if you can jump this car, I'd be like, keep it.
No, I would do it for sure. I would try.
I'd try it for sure, but, like...
Because you've seen that episode of The Office when they go to the, like, Italian restaurant for the insurance guy, and Andy comes in wearing the like his cover, which is the overalls for a mechanic.
Yeah.
And the lady's got a dead battery, and so he's going to jump in. He just like attaches it wherever he wants, and it just sparks up
and blows. He's like, all right, cool, we're going.
That's you.
Yeah. No, not
like, oh, you got a faulty radiator hubcap guy.
No, see,
you're gonna have to take that into the shop. I know a guy, but you know,
the part that confuses me is like there's the dead one and then the live one. You know, and the live one is you're supposed to put the one that's like not live on first. Dude, I sound like such a chick right now.
No, yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, I just don't do it ever.
Yeah, I don't either.
The last time I had to do it was when my Mini Cooper died at the drive-in theater.
I don't think I've ever had to do it. And here's the thing: I love going to the drive-in theater, but I will never drive to the drive-in theater for that reason alone.
Because your battery might die.
Yep.
Yeah. You can turn the car off and still hear it, but yeah.
Just not worth it for me.
Yeah. I love the drive-in theater, though. We're really lucky to have one. If you guys have never been to our drive-in theater, if you live in Oregon, it's in Newburgh.
Yep. Super tight.
I can't remember what it's called. It's like 19 something.
No, it's like 99.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 99
drive-in
or
or something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Something
But a few years ago, they were almost going to go out of business.
Yeah.
And they won a contest to get a free digital projector. For those of you guys who don't know anything about movies, they moved from film to digital not too long ago, but a decent amount of time.
Right.
And a couple years ago was when they really stopped making movies in film, like giving them to theaters in film, which is just way better. It's way more cost effective. And
in film or digital?
Digital is way more cost effective, and you don't have to have an actual projectionist like sitting there fucking reeling the tape and cutting, splicing it, and doing all this shit.
I feel like you don't have to track all the like shipping and like all that stuff.
There's a lot less for sure, but digitally they still send you a hard drive.
Oh, for sure.
But it's just way better.
Right.
But the drive-in theater but to get a digital projector, it's expensive. It's like $250,000.
Yeah,
they're not cheap,
sure.
and they won a contest to get it for free, and that's kind of how they stayed in business.
Which is dope.
Yeah,
we need that, man.
But if you've never been to one, Google one and try and find one.
Because it's not just one movie; it's two.
It's two here. Yeah, it's like it's $18 for two people, $9 person in your car. You can bring anything you want, food, like whatever. They don't care.
Booze, whatever.
But
sneak it in there.
The big thing to note is that if if you do go, I would say buy some food because that's how they make money. And if you wanted to stick around, there used to be like over 4,000 in the country. There's like 300 left.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I would split food. I would take some sort of snacks, but at least buy a meal to split.
Dude, the last time I was there, I bought a large drink, a hot dog, a popcorn, and like 2 candies for $11.
Wow. Okay, so it's like reasonably priced.
That's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't do that at 7-Eleven.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cheap. It's probably gone up since then because I haven't been there for a while, but like it was a really good deal. And it's really cool. So they play usually a kid's movie and then a more mature movie once the lights go down.
Well, and once the kids go to sleep.
Yeah, right. And so...
Which is tight. I love that.
Yeah, you get 2 movies for $9. It's really cheap.
Yeah.
And then... when you go, if you get there, you got to get there a little bit early, and you can bring like a football or a frisbee and kind of throw it with your friends. Around. A grill, like you can bring whatever. I always wanted. I wish I had a truck just so that I could put a blow up mattress in the back.
That would be.
But I just have always gone in like a smaller SUV or.
That would be really cool, actually.
The Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper was comfy, but.
Yeah. See, I have no faith in. Well, first off, the Mustang speakers are garbage.
Yeah.
And
this sound system, yeah.
Well, like picking it up, like the antenna is all fajanked, so I messed that up. So the radio kind of sucks.
Yeah, but it's like right there.
No, I know. But the other part too is like, I feel like that battery would die for sure in that car.
They figured it out. They got it going.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
How many people did it take?
I think she said there was like 6 of them.
No, ask her. I want to know the actual number.
There's 5 of us. There's 5 people.
Jesus. 5 including her? Or 5
I assume,
others
plus she said 5 of us.
Oh my God.
Included herself in there.
Jesus.
That's so fucking funny.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, here's the picture. This reminds me of my cousin. Oh, okay, I know where that is. My cousin Matt.
Does he have a bike?
Yeah. Not like... Yeah. This looks like a redhead. Or redneck. Redhead.
That's just America. America in a photo.
If a redhead was dressed like that, they would have died by the sun already.
Oh, for sure.
Just fried up.
They would have stepped out and just turned into a pile of ashes.
This guy's outfit is absolutely disgusting, though. He's got jeans on with this American flag tank top and green Vans. He looks like shit.
Those are green Converse.
Are they Converse?
Those are Converse. Those are 100% Converse.
Well, whatever they are, he looks like shit.
Look at the flag. He's even got the flag on the back.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bike. Dude, that's America.
Yeah, it's definitely America, but he needs to figure out his wardrobe. Fucking looks disgusting.
He probably walked out the door like, yeah, America.
Yeah.
I don't have blue or red or white shoes, so I'm wearing green. America.
Yeah, there's no way that guy doesn't own one of those colors of that flag. No. He's just a bitch.
You mean those shoes?
The wrong shoes. Yeah. No, for the flag so you can match it with.
Oh, I gotcha.
I went to Ray's girlfriend's birthday party, Anne, and Ryan's girlfriend's birthday. They kind of paired them together, and I feel terrible because I can't remember Ryan's girlfriend's name. I met her like for 2 seconds, and then it was just like there's so many people there.
Sensory
but I
overload,
went
man.
and I was wearing like basketball shorts.
Was it a themed party?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Like it was just they're
casual,
23, like let's drink and stuff.
Yeah.
And
to be young again.
So yeah, exactly. As soon as I got there, they're like, "Let's take shots." I was like, "Fuck, no!" And I ended up having to take one because I can't say no to the birthday girl.
So long.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But anyway, I was wearing like basketball shorts, a hoodie, and slippers. I was wearing my moccasins.
Just comfy.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to impress anybody. I'm not there to like do anything, but just hang out.
Remind me about that after you tell the story.
Yeah, so I invited Doug because Doug, we've talked about Doug a bunch of times, and great friend of mine. But for a few years, he was doing his own thing, so I just didn't see him. Mm-hmm. And now I've seen him like 4 times in the past month, which has been great. But I texted him at like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I was like, come to the party.
PM?
It's super fun.
Assuming?
Yeah, PM. And we had got there around that time. So there were friends of his from where he went to school, which is at Warner Pacific, who he played basketball with. So there were friends there because they knew Ryan, because Ryan went to Warner Pacific later and played basketball there too. And so I was like, come hang out because some of your friends are here and it'll be a lot of fun and whatnot. Because he's only in Lake Oswego, so he's super close.
Where's the party at? Tiger?
It was, basically Tiger. It was off Shoals Ferry.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll come. But I have to look nice. I have to get ready. I'm like, Doug, I'm in slippers, go out, go to the outfit. And he's just like, okay, well, I'll be there when I can. And then it's starting to get later, and Jesse and I weren't planning on staying there long.
Right.
And then he ends up showing up at like 10 or something. He showed up like 2 hours later. But each time it was like, you want to go? I was like, I just invited Doug, dude. I can't leave.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I don't care anymore. That's just why I just wear stupid shit.
So it's funny, like... So I went to Washington Square the other day because I wanted to go.
Yeah, you asked me if I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I would have gone, but
Right,
I fucking hate the mall, though.
Dude, so here's the thing, too. Like, so I was going to the Amazon bookstore because, like, I can order books off Amazon, but I was like, oh, like, we have a bookstore here. Like, I haven't left the house all day. I might as well go check it out.
Yeah.
I used to go to the mall every weekend. But I never go to the mall anymore. I walked in there, I was just like, wow.
Yeah, I hate it.
Don't
Was it
belong
dead
here.
or was it busy?
A little bit of both.
I feel like malls are going to go out of business here soon.
I think they will.
Yeah.
But so I sat there and like I'm walking through and I'm just in like Nike sweat shorts, my Nike React shoes, and a t-shirt.
I love the Reacts. They're so comfy.
So comfy. And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, wow. I definitely did not dress up enough for this. I'm like, wait, it's the fucking mall. Like, I'm running errands. Who cares?
Yeah.
But on the other side, too, like, I take pride in the fact that, like, I've built my wardrobe up, like, through college as just jeans, a t-shirt, and shoes.
Dude, I don't even
That's
wear
it.
jeans.
I love jeans. But that's the thing.
Yeah, I
like,
don't wear 'em.
Where people get, like, dressed up and shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't do it.
When I go out in, like, a button-up shirt, people are like, whoa, you're dressed up. And I'm just like, nice.
Yeah, condition them. Yeah.
Set that standard way low.
If I wear cargo shorts, they're like, holy shit, dude, this guy's trying to look nice. They're
Like, damn.
Yeah, what's the...
This guy's going to the nines.
Yeah, they're like, we're flex, but okay.
Yeah, right.
Like, this is my shit. Yeah, I run this. No, I just wear joggers all the time. Joggers or shorts.
Joggers are super comfy.
Yeah, I don't wear... I just don't care. Even
I
at work,
love jeans.
just
I love
joggers.
them so much. I hate, honestly, like, I love Oregon summers, but I hate when it gets hot enough that I can't wear jeans.
Yeah, I can't wear them.
I hate it. I just love jeans.
Yeah, way too hot.
No.
Way too
Love
hot.
them.
Yeah, the mall, man, I can't do it.
Dude, it was weird. Like, there's just so, like, you see all these kids that are just like...
Yeah, because that's what we did when we were kids. We
No,
went to
for
the mall.
sure. No, I get that, but I mean, like, you just see all these kids running around, like, trying to live a lifestyle that, like,
Yeah.
you can't afford. It was just really funny.
Dude, I remember doing that kind of stuff, though. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Abercrombie, Hollister, American Eagle, those were all the like clothing lines that were big when we were kids.
I never did
There was
any
like
of those.
some like I guess Hot Topic, and it depends on what you were into. Like if you were into like skating, you were
Yep.
like Zoomies or
I was a
Hot
Zoomies
Topic
Pac
or
Sun
that kind
kid.
of thing.
Still in the
What's the other one?
Zoomies, Pac Sun, Journeys.
Pac Sun's one, Journeys. Yeah, but there, what's the other? Fuck, what is it called? I can't remember.
Is it skateboarding?
No, it's not really skateboarding. It's kind of like I don't know, metrosexual if you're a dude. I guess.
Spencer's?
No, it was fuck.
You gotta give me
Can't remember what,
something here.
I can't remember what it's called. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll figure it out.
What does it start with?
I want to say there's like a heart in the name somewhere.
iHeartRadio Music Festival?
I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is.
There's a heart
It's,
in the name.
I don't think that's right.
Forever 21?
No, I can't remember.
Gucci?
I'm gonna listen to this back and be like, dude, you're an idiot. You know what it is.
Oh, about yourself or me?
Me,
Well, both,
yeah.
for sure.
I can't.
I'm just sitting over here rattling names. Oh, you're...
Maybe there's an H in it.
Dude, that's like... No, I
Like
couldn't
the
tell you.
start of the name. It's H something. No, I can't remember. But
H&M.
that's the one. There's no heart.
There's no heart.
I couldn't remember.
Dude.
That's just what came to mind.
I was like, there's no other
Yeah,
H
not that
like
it's a bad thing, but if you're a guy and
No.
you walk in there, you
Dude.
might walk out gay.
That shit was super cheap, though. Still is super cheap. They have
It
some-
is cheap. There's nice stuff in there.
They have
That's what I
some
mean,
really
though.
nice
You're kind of
stuff
like,
in I go for just like light little pullovers when I would go in there.
Yeah, I hate buttons on my shirts.
Really?
Yeah.
I love button-up shirts.
Like, I don't want to wear a polo ever.
Interesting.
Yeah. Plus, I just think they look douchey on me.
Okay.
I have this fat fucking neck. It's like,
You and me both, sister. I
yeah,
got
I
it.
can't button shit around my neck.
Dude, so I started like...
Like, oh, sweet.
I used to
ready
think
for
it was,
work.
I used to always want to like button my top button.
Yeah.
And like it got to a point where it was just like like cutting the circulation off, and then I started like working out more, and I lost some of that. So I can do it now, but it's
Yeah.
just like I don't.
My neck has
I can't pull it
progressively
off.
just gotten fatter exponentially through my life. Just big fat fucking neck. Can't wear. I just don't want it. And I had to wear, dress clothes for work at Cinetopia.
Yeah,
And I did it for like every day, and it's just
just not your thing.
Yeah. Now I can wear comfy shit, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna take advantage of it for as long as
Oh,
possible.
for sure, you have to.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. It's so funny about Amazon too. They put bookstores and stuff out of business just to open up their own.
Dude, right? It's
Yeah.
unreal.
I mean, Amazon's gonna be a big reason why malls go out of business too.
Well, for sure.
'Cause there won't be any
malls
reason.
are just going to be different Amazon stores.
Well, I think they'll just be warehouses. I don't think they'll be Amazon anything. Like, there's going to be abandoned malls for sure, because now in Portland, if you order at a specific time during the day, and I assume certain items, if they're Prime items, you can get it delivered the same day.
Well, we also have like warehouses here now.
Yeah, I know, but as they expand and it starts to work, because they have to hire truck drivers, and they're going to put truckers out of business. Well, they'll have to change, right? They'll have to go work for Amazon.
They'll just monopolize the truckers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they already have. Dude, speaking about monopoly, so I don't know how many people really care, but I love numbers. I think we talked about that a lot, where I really love statistics. Like, I have this crazy cool, in my opinion, crazy cool spreadsheet on the podcast stats of like how many days we've had 5+ downloads in a streak, or how many times we've had it, or all these different, the average day, blah, blah, blah. And we get a lot of stuff from Podbean, but I can take more and do more with it. But I really love...
you said?
Yeah, I really love...
I had to do it, I'm sorry.
Box office stats.
Okay, yeah.
I really like to know how much movies cost production-wise, because they never talk about the marketing budget, but they always talk about how much they cost to make it. Yeah, exactly. The domestic box office versus the foreign and all this different shit. And so I was looking at studios. Disney, which comes up on Box Office Mojo, where I get all my stats. Box Office Mojo, it comes up as Buena Vista. So if anyone's like, where the fuck's Disney? Buena Vista. They released 6 movies this year, but they've tracked 9, meaning that 3 movies from 2018 have rolled over into 2019 that they've made money from. So 9, right? They own 32% of the market share so far, with $2 billion gross domestic. This is just domestic, okay? The next closest is Warner Brothers, and they have tracked like 23 movies. It's taken... They're not even close.
You said Disney was at $2 billion?
$2 billion. Domestic.
Wow.
Just domestic. That doesn't count their foreign, which on Avengers Endgame alone is $2 billion. Or nearly $2 billion.
Speechless.
It's
That's
insane.
Unreal.
And so, like, that's something that, it's such a crazy number.
Oh, 100%.
You know? It's insane.
Do you think we're going to get to a point where there's really only like 4 companies in the world?
No.
And then there's like shadow companies?
No.
You don't think so?
You mean like sister companies or whatever, where it's like...
basically, we're like,
I'm Amazon,
I'm not
but by the way,
them,
Target.
Yeah,
it's called Target by Amazon or whatever.
Exactly.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I can kind of see it.
I think there's too many that really hold it, that they'll be able to hold their own against ones that grow.
Okay. I feel like we got to get back to the mom and pop shops.
It won't happen though, dude.
No,
you know,
I know.
like, the reason why it won't happen is because people don't give a fuck. They want what's convenient.
And they don't care. No, not only convenient, but cheap.
Yeah, and cheap, but convenience plays a role in
convenience
cheap.
trumps for sure. Yeah, 100%.
So,
like, I don't have to leave my house. I can get all these books, all these groceries. All right, dope, whatever.
So for instance, I could go... Well, this is the big thing for me and things that I buy. So the D&D books I buy, they $50 probably, hardcover. And I really like to have the book.
Right, no, for sure.
Because you can buy the PDF for really cheap.
There's something to be said about flipping through the pages.
Exactly.
It's like
and
my
being
Kindle,
able to see the
man.
pictures and stuff there. And
the Kindle was cool and convenient, but I missed like the actual like flipping and seeing the progress I was making.
It's funny because there's certain books, like actual, when it comes to like a game or whatever, I want the book, but when it comes to actually like reading, I don't mind the Kindle at all. Like, I never was like, damn, I really wish I could flip this page. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
For some reason, that part of it didn't bother me. There were certain like a textbook. I could never read a textbook on a Kindle.
Right.
It just would feel weird.
I couldn't do it. I'd never read textbooks, period.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, the D&D books kind of feel like a textbook.
Right. No, I get you.
So, but I could buy them online too on this site called Roll20, which is where I play most of my games.
Right.
I play most of my D&D games virtually. So to have the book in person as the hard copy, physical copy, doesn't do me any good. Right? But it costs $50 online, and it costs $50 at Rainy Day Games, but I can get it for $30 on Amazon, and they'll ship it to me.
Yeah. Like,
that part of it, but they've owned the bookstore for forever.
For sure.
Like, they've done that for a really long time. But if you put a Target next to a mom and pop shop, you could know the person who fucking owned that shop.
Right.
But if Target is $2 cheaper, you're going to Target.
For sure. 100%.
And because now it has brand recognition. But that's what I mean, is like, people don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they care in the sense that they want to see you happy. So like for like streaming, I'll take streaming. And this podcast has been completely 180 in this
the
side
realm
of things.
Of what you know,
in terms of people supporting.
Right.
People supported me while I streamed. Don't get me wrong about that. But more people have jumped on this than I would have ever imagined in the short time that it's happened. Like, it's absolutely insane. And I say it every time, it's humbling as fuck.
It is big time.
Like, it's insane.
Dude, it's so wild. Like you said, you're the analytics guy, all that jazz. You love it. It's like, it's so cool to get these texts.
They keep me up at night, dude. I think that's why I have trouble sleeping.
I think it is too. But I mean, like, I get these texts from you like, oh, bro, we're crushing this. Like, oh, this streak. I'm like, it's cool. It's dope. I just don't dive into the numbers for some reason. I don't know. But
I think that it takes a different weird kind of person to like it.
Well, yeah. But I mean, it's cool to get the updates and like know the numbers and the records that like we've set for ourselves and like where we stand.
You set goals and stuff, and then then things happen.
But it's cool, yeah.
Yeah,
it's rad. Sorry, tangent.
No, yeah, with streaming though, like when I first started, I remember I was really proud to get to 100 followers.
Oh, I bet.
I was really proud of that. And this was 2014, so a lot less people on Twitch than there are now, and a lot less competitive. It was still really competitive. It's obviously playing video games for money, so everyone wants to do it who likes playing video games. But I remember I got to 100 and I was super stoked. And I went to, I was working at Stuntin at the time, and I told two guys who were kind of into it. I was like, oh yeah, I stream a little bit, you know? And they're like, oh, how many followers do you have? I'm like, I have 100. And they're like, oh, so like none. That's what they said to me. It's like, oh, so like none? And I was like, 100. So like in my head, I'm like, I don't know, man, that's a fucking 100 people. Yeah. And I don't know all 100 of those people who are following me, so it's pretty nuts. And I got up to 21,000. I would have never
got up to 21,000?
I would have never thought in my life that 21,000 people would have followed me on anything.
Yeah, that's insane. Good for you, man. I never knew what the final number was. I knew you were
it's gone down now. I mean, substantially. It's at like 19,000. But
still, that's rad, man. 19,000 people. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, but it took
time.
So much time, but like convincing, like friends didn't watch me. Like there were I met friends while playing that then, but they like I met people that turned into friends who were viewers that turned into friends. Like I've had 2 people come visit me from streaming.
That's so funny.
So I mean, Long Claw right there was bought by a viewer for me.
Right.
And, there's a bunch of stuff like that. But like not to like put anybody down, but not very many of my best friends that I would call my best friends watch that. They didn't watch often or at all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I remember cruising through like Facebook and seeing like, oh, I'm streaming. Like, all right, cool, I'll pop in, check this out.
Yeah, you watch for 5 minutes, like, okay, go. Mm-hmm. You know, but that's what I mean. Is like it's the same thing as mom and pop shop. Like people care enough to maybe walk in. Right. They don't give a fuck enough to like
they'll pop by, just
do
like,
anything.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Like, oh,
because
congratulations.
Like to think about it, we've had let's just say if we broke it down by number of episodes and total downloads, we have about 68 people who've listened. We know that there's more than that, but if you said just by the numbers,
for sure,
we could for sure without a reasonable doubt say 60 some odd people.
Yeah.
If 60 people watch my stream, of those people watch my stream every day, and all of them subscribed for $4.99, and if you had Amazon Prime, it'd be free because you get a free sub.
Right.
That's $5 a person, right? And $5 is one coffee a month. Sure. Don't get a coffee on a Wednesday, and you can subscribe. It's not hard. So I was thinking about this the other day, and it doesn't have to do with me. Like imagine, we were talking about culture, Jesse and Devin and I yesterday, or maybe it wasn't yesterday, but the other day, where certain cultures will really jump on helping one another. I think we were talking about how the grandparents usually would live in the house with families.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. And I said, I was curious because I was like, well, what cultures? Because I know from a couple people that the Hispanic culture that happens a lot. Like their grandparents live, or their grandma or grandpa lives with them, or both.
Right.
Depending on who's alive. But like my friends who were white, I didn't see that. My friends who were black, I didn't see that.
Right.
So I was just curious as what the cultures were. But when I talked to, there's a Hispanic family that lived next to us. They had there's always that stupid stereotypical thing where it's like, oh, they just cram a bunch of people in the house. They fucking do that for a reason. The reason being is that they will help one another so that none of them are paying $800 in rent a month. Right. They're paying $2 or $3.
Right.
It's inconvenient living so that you can live conveniently later. Yeah. They pay into one another, help each other pay off their shit. That's why they have nice cars. Why are there 8 families in there when they're driving a fucking Escalade? Right. What are they doing? Why don't they just buy a house? Because they're waiting. They're doing all this shit, paying off their dets, getting nice stuff.
Delayed gratification.
And then they move. It's exactly that.
Yep.
And so I was really interested just kind of in that. So imagine if you had a friend group who said, okay, for a year, we're going to support this person doing this crazy thing or this thing that we would think was crazy. Yeah. Okay. If you look on your Facebook, like I think on my Facebook, I'm friends with like 1,000 people.
Right.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Usually it's the rule of 3. So like maybe you can get a third of people to like
Right.
tune in once. And then of that time, it's a third of those people who tuned in once will stick around, whatever it might be. Imagine though, if you could get your solid friend group, let's use the podcast, for example, 60 people to support your ass for a year.
Right.
Because that growth from 60 people tuning into your stream, if you're streaming daily, or tuning into your podcast, if you're doing it twice a week, let's say Monday, Friday, coming out, and they do that for a year,
right?
And they talk about it, they share it, and I'm not telling you guys to do this for us,
right? I'm
just explaining that just if you were to do that for anyone, their shit will explode. If you know somebody who does music.
Yeah.
And you do this for them for music, they'll make it like one of my favorite artists right now is NF.
Yeah.
I fucking love NF music. I just relate to it a lot.
Yeah.
People always talk to me about how music moves them. I almost never feel that way. I don't attach memories to music really at all.
Yeah.
But this guy who has one song that's done, 2 songs, Let You Down and Liar. Mm-hmm. Those 2 songs are on the radio. And people know him from that song. But those aren't his best songs. They're good songs,
for sure,
but they're not his best. I showed you Search.
Yeah.
Search, I think, is better than Let You Down and better than Liar.
Yeah, see, I haven't listened to either of the others. Yeah. So I
bet you have. I bet you've listened to it.
I don't listen to the radio ever anymore.
Yeah, but I bet you've heard it.
Okay.
I bet you've heard Let You Down because it went triple platinum. So there's...
Whoa.
But no one knows who he is.
I know. That's funny.
Whenever I talk to my friends, no one knows who NF is, but his song went triple platinum. So... my point is that all you need is like this small snowball of support that will gradually roll, and if it's a continuous constant support, it will grow. And so that's what I mean. It's like, whether people latch onto the podcast and that's what happens, or they latch onto someone who's a singer or someone who's a writer. Imagine if you were trying to write a book series and 60 people that you knew read the book, reviewed it on sites, and shared it with other friends. Chances are you're going to make some fucking money.
For sure.
And then those people are going to start to
make noise, and that noise will turn into more noise. And
yeah. Chances are you'll make noise, and that noise will turn into something.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's an insane thing to make it full circle about mom and pop shops. If people did that with mom and pop shops, those would be what were successful. People care more about what Rihanna puts out or what Kylie Jenner puts out for makeup than what they do about their friend who's doing makeup.
Did you see she got slammed for...
Kylie or who?
Kylie, yeah. For people were giving her shit, saying she wasn't applying her makeup the correct way. She was like trying to tell you how to use it, and she wasn't doing it the right way.
No.
And then there was one where like she went out in public with no makeup, and they were just like, I don't recognize her without makeup or filters.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just a struggle of social media shit, man.
I know.
Because
I'm not gonna lie though, I got a pretty good laugh out of it. Not because it's like her. I have nothing against her, just because like
I hate
just that situation was funny.
I respect their hustle.
Yeah, she's a Jenner though. So
I don't like him. Same thing.
I know. Tomato.
It's the same philosophy that rolls through all of them.
Right.
I just don't enjoy them. I don't think they're funny. I think that they're drama mongers.
Yeah. Dude, I came across like the whole Snapchat like news thing, and it said like 10 breakdowns from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I watched like 3 of them, and then I was like, this is just sad. Like,
there's a reason why Kanye constantly looks like he wants to kill himself.
Or he's having breakdowns left and right.
Yeah, he's just like, oh god, look where I am.
Right.
I don't know. But
if they're happy, good for them.
It's a huge thing. I see it on Facebook all the time where people post about it, where they're like, oh, we care more about what Rihanna's doing or what, these famous people are doing more than what our friends are doing. So for example, like quit buying from fucking Target and go buy from a friend that's doing a clothing line.
For sure.
They might be more expensive, and that's the other thing too. It's like, if you know a friend who does hair, you're like, hey, I know you usually charge 40, but can you do it for me for 20?
Oh, for sure.
And you're like, really, dude?
Right.
Yeah. Really? Because you aren't going to do that to Great Clips, or 100%. You're not going to go do that to...
You're not going to go down to, some high-end barber
you're not
downtown.
Go,
listen, I know you do this for 95, but can you help me out, like 70?
Yeah, exactly.
80?
100%.
Let's negotiate. Let's barter here.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're not going to do that to anyone. You don't go do that to Target.
Nah.
But you do it with your friends. Why? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because, dude, that's just... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, it's just
super weird. And it goes back to what I was saying, gas up your friends. If you're paying for your friend's shit at full price and you're talking about it and you're fucking letting people know, you gas their shit up,
Boom.
They're going to make money, dude. They're going to be
sure.
successful. For sure. 100%. I have no doubt in my mind. I don't know what the number is, but I'm sure 60 people, that's a big snowball.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
It's pretty cool. And that can go into, I mean, it's funny that I use that term just because it's a financial term, like snowball for debt and shit like that.
Right.
Which I'm really into now too. I think it's such a weird thing. I wonder why, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, but talking about like college and trade schools, like trade schools right now are in demand. Trade schools need fucking people.
Oh, for sure.
Because
I'm thinking about going back to trade school.
Dude, you should. You know what you should do?
Go to trade
I don't
school?
know if you'd like it, but you should be a plumber. Anyone who's listening, if you're a guy and you don't know what the fuck you want to do, be a plumber.
See, I'm torn between plumber or electrician.
So electrician is more math, I think.
Yeah, but see, I enjoy math.
Well, then you might like it.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But you should talk to Zach Taylor. He's an electrician.
Yep.
Talk to him.
Yep.
Yeah, but my my girlfriend's brother, plumber,
Yeah.
he opened up his paycheck, didn't even know he got like a $10 raise.
Well, that's nice.
Didn't even know. He was like, what the fuck is this?
It's just a typo. I'm
it's
keeping it.
They're all union jobs.
Yep.
You know, they're secure, they make money, and they're in demand. They need people. They don't have enough of them.
Right. Dude, it's wild.
Home inspector, don't have enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't. There's not enough of them. And so, yeah, it's just it's interesting to see because now that I'm 26, almost 27, I'm like, you know what? I might have found something that I would really like to go to school for. When I was 18, no fucking clue, dude. I don't know what I thought I was going to be doing when I was 18.
Dude, I did the school thing. I enjoyed the school thing. Like, it was definitely like good for me for sure.
Sure.
I wouldn't call it a waste of money. I mean, I was definitely like, if I could go back and change my major, I would 100%.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, it was a good experience for me at the time.
Yeah. How does that work though?
What do you
So
mean?
like, since you graduated, right?
Yeah.
Do those credits just no longer exist? So like, if you're like, I want to go for what do you have bachelor's in?
So
But arts or science?
yeah.
Which one?
No, science. I'm sorry.
Science.
BA
Okay.
Science, yeah.
So bachelor's of science. So you go, maybe I want to get in psychology. Mm-hmm. Do you have to retake every fucking thing?
So it's structured where there's there's different parts to it. There's like the general education, which I went to community college for that. Saved me so much money for
now
that.
it can save you more if you're under a certain tax bracket. Your parents, you go for free for the first 2 years.
tight.
It's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah, you better hope your parents are fucking poor.
So I
save you
did
a lot of money.
2 years of general education, and then when I transferred to Oregon State and declared my major, there was like sociology specific classes I had to take.
Right.
So, but once I finished like my general education,
Yeah,
that doesn't
electives and
change.
stuff. Yeah.
So I still had electives I had to fill and everything like that. But since I'm all said and done, like if I wanted to go back and major in psychology, I could just go in and just take
The psychology classes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I
But,
didn't know for sure.
No, but here's the thing though too. Like say, since I've already been done it,
yeah.
like no problem. But if I was, like 80% done with my degree, decide not to go back to school, and then I go back to school, 5 years later, they could restructure it where like things have changed. But since I was like, I believe you'd be grandfathered in under what you were doing. I could be 100% wrong.
Yeah.
But like if you go back
Weird
and like
system.
you still had 5 credits of electives missing, you'd have to do those 5 as well as.
Yeah. I guess my point is that we were pushed really hard in high school that 4-year university was the thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't talked well, there's so much that Aloha did wrong in terms of preparing you to be an adult.
I wouldn't say just Aloha. I would say
for sure, but I can't speak to those because I didn't go there.
For sure.
But we just weren't talked to about trade schools. We weren't talked to about unsubsidized versus subsidized loans. We weren't talked about car loans, mortgages. We weren't talked about
Let's
any
just
of that
stop
shit.
right there. We weren't talked about any financial
Yeah,
stuff.
none. Why the fuck did I take trigonometry and not a financial class?
Yeah, dude. Back in, I think my dad said when he was growing up, or when he was like
like home
first
ec.
teaching. No, not even home ec. They taught you how to balance a checkbook.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need that as much because checks have kind of gone away.
No, for sure. But still, the foundation of you have X amount of money here. You've used this. Now you have to figure out where you're
100%.
pulling from.
I agree with it. Yeah.
The
Teaches you to be
checkbook
more
is
conscious,
just
probably.
the foundation.
Yeah,
But,
probably teaches you to be more conscious
the
about it.
fundamentals and the skills. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
I just am so mind boggled.
Yeah.
That hey bro, you need to take 4 years of English. Fuck financials. Go to college.
Yeah. Like
Take that 40K in debt. They don't talk about that stuff, which is so weird. And this is why the only reason why I bring up this certain part of it is because I love like finance would be where I think I would go now, because I love accounting. I love personal finance. I don't think I would want to be like a financial advisor.
No, I don't think I could do that.
In the sense where I probably could, but it's really pushy sometimes. I talked to a guy named Brian who's really great. He's not that pushy. I mean, he has to be because some of his money comes from me signing up for shit. But I get so much joy out of creating the spreadsheets and seeing the numbers on the page that I get even more joy when I can help somebody figure it out.
See, I love the patterns in the puzzles.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly.
So I would either go, if I could go back and do it again, I would either do like a financial, like an accounting kind of thing, or some sort of business focus.
Yeah, I suppose we still could, but yeah.
Or I would do computer science.
Yeah.
And some sort of like coding, web development, something like that.
Yeah, I mean...
And like that's just straight. Like there's a black and a white. There's puzzles.
Yeah,
there's like
computers are gonna be around forever.
100%, and it's always changing.
Unless
always
someone
expanding.
Does that? What is that called? When the EMP, there's EMP the world.
Oh yeah, revolution.
Yeah, that's the only time.
And generators. Yeah, are done,
but I wouldn't have been. I wasn't ready at 18 to know that.
No. Yeah, I mean, dude, at 18, I was still shitting my pants, laughing my ass off about it.
It's such a weird spot.
What
like,
is?
To make kids go directly from high school to college and be like, do you have your life figured out?
There was all the emphasis
there's some people who do.
Everything. Yeah, some people do for sure, but like there's so much emphasis. And
I wonder what the majority, or what the percentage is. How many people do you think go to school, graduate, and get a job in the degree that they get? Because a sociology degree, there's no like, you're not like a sociologist.
No.
You don't like
you had so
that's
I had
behavioral shit, right?
Well, no, it's more like group dynamics.
Group dynamics and behavior and groups, right? Like that's
one aspect of it. Okay. Yeah, I mean you can break it down that way. It's super broad where you have like there's two variables and a control.
Sure. So wouldn't you say that sociology is a degree that people get who don't know what they want to do?
I would say sociology is a degree for athletes. So many baseball players,
for
so
sure,
many football players.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, so I didn't take it because it was easy. It actually like interested me.
Sure. I'm not trying to put it down for you.
You're fine. No, you can put it down all you want. Like,
you dumbass.
My favorite thing too is on the very last day of class.
Don't give me permission to roast you because I'll do it.
I know you will. On the very last day of class, my favorite professor, Seth Crawford, he sits there and he goes, "So what are you guys gonna do with this degree?" And we're all just like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like." How many of you are going for your master's? And I wanted to, but then I took one class and I was like, nope, fuck this. I'm getting my degree and I'm done.
What would you have gotten your master's in? Sociology?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I used to want to do like the whole research thing and like all that jazz. And then I took one class and I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm over this.
But do you think that you'd be more into it now that you're older?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But so anyways, on the last day of class, he sits there and he's like, what are you guys going to do with it? And we're all just like, And he goes like, well, I know one thing you guys can all do with it. And we're like, what? He says, when the revolution comes and like everybody's fucked and like nothing happens anymore, you can burn it and start a fire. And he goes, if you're real smart about it, you can fold it into six.
Yeah, that makes me feel really good.
I know. And I'm just like, as I'm listening to that, I'm just like, oh man.
That's what you want to hear from a fucking professor.
I had so much respect for this guy and he's just shit all over it.
Dude, that guy had a bad day.
No, dude, he honestly, like, he was the most cheerful, like, happy dude.
Not that day.
No, seriously, that day, yeah. He was a realist, man. He just kept it straight with you.
Yeah,
He's
but
the man.
fuck that, dude. Not so much negativity.
No. Dude, it was... If you took some of his classes and, like, got to know him and his personality, like...
Yeah, it wasn't negative at all. Listen to it.
Oh, yeah, it bums me out for sure, too. But, like, we all laughed about it, too. He straight up was just like, yeah, I'm only teaching because I...
Yeah, you laughed about it and went home and cried in the fucking shower in the fetal position.
No, I went home...
Damn it!
I went home, sat on my couch, put my feet up, and just cracked open a beer. Roommates came in, they're like, what's going on? I'm just like, midlife crisis. They're like, all right, man, see you later.
Yeah.
I mean, go to Chipotle? Yeah, sounds good.
I think I envy people who, like, who feel like they were born to do something at a young age. You know? I'm going to be a lawyer. You know? I was born to be that.
Yeah, see, it's funny, like, because growing up,
People always say that about me. Like, you could be a lawyer.
I could see being a lawyer.
I like to debate things, but I also fucking hate it.
Yeah.
You know that, there was this is kind of corny, but there was a quote in Game of Thrones where Daenerys says, everyone likes what they're good at. And Jon says, I don't, because he doesn't like to kill things, right?
Yeah, but he's hella good at it.
I'm good. I feel like I'm pretty good at debating. It depends on the topic. I have to know stuff about it. I'm not good at debating politics because I don't watch everything. I don't listen to everybody.
Yeah, I don't know that shit.
I don't thread a needle through semantics.
Right.
Like, it's pretty black and white to me. So, which probably isn't great for politics conversations.
Right.
There's probably a lot of gray areas for people. But, like, if you want to talk about movies or the breakdowns of, like, plots and things like that, or just certain different things. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good. I could get my point across, but I don't like it. I don't, because it makes me mad.
Yeah.
It gets me pumped in a bad way. Pumped sometimes in a fun way, but like, I wish I didn't have it. I wish I could just relax and like hear someone say some stupid shit
and just
I'm just
let
like,
it go.
No, you know how many times today alone when I was cruising through Facebook, I don't know why I'm on it, but it's because I wouldn't be on it. I wouldn't be on any social media if I didn't do things that required some form of push in order to get people to know about them. You know how many times people posted something where I was like, I type out the sentence, and I'm like, nope, not gonna do that. Yep. And I have to refrain because it's like this weird thing in my brain. You don't want to get
this pissing match.
Yeah, and because if I want to talk about it, I would rather talk about it in person because a discourse between two people talking about a topic that might have two wide spectrums.
Well, not only that, now the way you type something and the way somebody reads something are two different.
Yeah. But that's why if you're gonna have an argument with a significant other or a friend, do it in person.
Yeah, guarantee. Like, hey, yo, I don't agree with what you said on Facebook. I'm calling you in 20 minutes. We're gonna hash this out.
It's something, or just.
No, I hear you. It makes sense
because no one reads what you write in the same tone and cadence that you wrote it.
Nope. Not for a second. Yeah. What was I going to say? I had something I was going to say. Oh, I feel like because I enjoy kind of like the whole debating and, shit like that. Excuse me. But the one thing that I really love about it is like I take people's words and like phrases that they say and I change it just so slightly and say it back to them and it puts them on their heels and it just like spins them.
And people try and do that all the time.
Dude, it's so enjoyable for me. And I feel like that makes me a shit person. But like, people will say something and like I'll bring it up. Like,
kind of just makes you a troll. Right? Well, that's kind of trolly.
I mean, it's slightly trolly, but it's also too like if you're gonna say it and there's gonna come a point where like I can use what you said to help me. I almost feel like I'm an idiot for not using it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, say something.
Yeah. So it's like
put me in place.
Not even that. It's just like
that's what it is.
All right, well,
I just think I don't know. Like I don't like that. I like it. I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Just out of curiosity. Equal pay. WNBA, NBA.
Well, it has nothing to do with gender there.
No. It's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking equal pay between the two leagues.
Yeah,
I never brought up gender.
Well, it's implied because one is male and one's female.
Touche. You're right.
Yeah.
Touche. You're right.
The NBA.
My bad. You got me.
The thing about it is,
damn, you should be a lawyer, bro.
Actually, Ronda Rousey talks about this.
Okay.
Because she was asked this basically a similar question.
Okay.
She said, Dana White didn't pay me. I wasn't the highest paid fighter in the UFC because Dana White felt sorry for me or because I was a girl. It was because I put people in seats and people bought the pay-per-views. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's entertainment. Mm-hmm. Okay. If the WNBA was as entertaining as the NBA, they would make more money because more money would come in to do stuff. That's not to say that the people who own WNBA teams aren't greedy and maybe could pay them more. I'm not saying that. Maybe they could. I don't know. I don't see their shit.
It's like the PGA and the LPGA.
But there's a reason why Damian Lillard signs a $196 million max or supermax contract and someone in the WNBA never sees that money.
Right.
It's because people are buying his jerseys, because people are watching the stuff, his shoes, people are doing all this stuff.
Buying the tickets to go see him play.
See him in different states, in different cities.
For sure.
Every WNBA game that I've watched, almost none of them have been sold out.
Also, let's backtrack. Buying the NBA package just to watch all the games.
Yeah, so there's a lot of that stuff. So it's kind of not a bad example, but that's why, because it's entertainment based.
Right.
If you were selling out 20,000 seaters every night, you would make more money.
Yeah. Well, it's like the same thing.
Regardless of gender. That could go to comedian, because that's all it is entertainment. It could be a comedian, it could be an artist, it could be whatever. If it's entertainment based, as long as money is coming into the place, then that's how they're gonna make money. So, yeah, I mean, that to me is really black and white. That's an obvious thing to me.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's like the PGA and the LPGA.
Here's the other thing too. I've been asked by several people to go watch sporting events. I've never once been asked by anyone to go watch a WNBA game. This because it's just on a specific topic.
Yeah. No, it's true. I was just curious.
Yeah. So it's not to say that I have watched a few of college girls games, like when I was younger, and I just remember going like, they're not very good.
Yeah.
And I've watched them now, and I'm like, dude, some of these girls are fucking balling
they're
out.
monsters.
This tournament that they just had earlier was like sick as fuck.
Yeah.
And so if they continue to play like that, I'll tune into some fucking games
for sure.
And that's not to say that they've never. I think that they're evolving and in athleticism, they're learning new things, they're learning new techniques. Guys' bodies and girls' bodies are really different. I think that for a long time, sports in general were just a guy field, especially professionally.
Right.
So they just learned how to work out their bodies really well. And I mean, if you look at a lot of these, even actors or actresses who have to work out for some of the roles that they play in, like they kick ass.
Yeah.
And they kill it. So as soon as they start putting fucking asses in seats, they'll make money.
Well, it's funny, dude.
And the other thing too is you're playing basketball for $80,000.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry that you're not making $196 million, but you're playing basketball for $80,000. Like, that's a dream.
100%.
At least you don't have to be in an office. Like, and maybe that's.
Well, I think some
maybe
have
that's ignorance
jobs,
or some shit. But
either way. But
I don't know.
It's funny. I'm just now at 27 starting to get into basketball. Like, this last year was my first time that I really got into basketball.
A lot. We went to a bunch of games.
Yeah.
I mean, not together. I don't think we went to any games together, but we were there.
We went to a couple.
Which game did we go together with, too?
Oh, shit. We went to one, because remember I had, like, the suite level seats?
Yeah, we did go to one.
Where we had the vouchers.
It was a Sixers game, I think. Was it a Sixers game?
No. Was it Utah?
I can't remember. Who cares?
I don't know. Either way. What was this thing? Oh, yeah. So, like,
those were good seats.
They were good seats. Like a $10 food voucher, too.
Yeah.
Like, not mad about that. But, so I'm just now getting into basketball and, like, starting to follow it. But there are three women's sports, actually, that I love. I'll watch all day, every day. Volleyball?
Yeah, I love volleyball.
As fuck.
Yeah, I love volleyball.
Softball, because it's so fast paced.
Yeah, I don't watch it that much, but
dude,
yeah.
I also love baseball.
Yeah.
So it's fun to watch. And then the women's national soccer.
Yeah. The Cup's on right now.
Yeah, even if US wasn't in it, like, I'd still watch it. I love it.
I don't like soccer.
I like it. I
don't
can watch
know
it.
enough about it and the players. It's the same reason about football too.
Yeah. See, I
don't know enough about all the teams.
Football's give or take for me.
Fuck.
You know, like
I could care less.
If football's on, I'll watch it as background noise, but I won't like stop everything I'm doing to watch it. Like soccer today, I was kind of like, all right, well, I'll just scroll through Twitter, and the next thing I know, like, I'm ignoring calls and texts and just like focused on the screen.
Yeah, I in 2015.
Pick a year. Come on.
14. It would have been 14 when I was in Amsterdam. It was the World Cup, and the Netherlands played really well. They were really good.
Yeah.
And so I got into it then because
you were there.
Because I was there.
Yeah, for sure.
And everyone was fucking going crazy. Like, the crazy thing is that when Germany would win, there would be people driving, and they would be in like German gear and all this stuff, and they'd be rowdy about Germany because it's so close.
Right.
And the Netherlands, I remember we played Mexico. We beat them. I say we, but whatever. And that was a really fun game. We watched it outdoors. Everyone was really nuts. And then when we played Argentina, I believe when we lost to Argentina, we went to this
crushing blow, right?
Yeah, people felt that way. And I was bummed out too, but like...
For sure.
Not all the way I feel when the Blazers lose.
Yeah.
But we went to this bar, and the Netherlands was really cool. This bar did opposing teams' menus. So like we had Argentinian style steaks or Argentinian style food.
Yeah.
That's what they switched it up. So if they played, that was what they were serving.
That's actually really cool.
And now I was really bummed because I really wanted Mexican food when I was there because they don't have any. They have Spanish food, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't care what anyone says. It's not like a burrito. It's not like Chipotle or street taco or anything. Like, that's what I really craved. I think I got Chipotle like the day I got home.
That's so funny. What's your stance on Chipotle or Qdoba?
I've had Qdoba enough.
Okay.
Yeah, to know. But lately, Chipotle's been super salty.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, if I'm going for a burrito, Qdoba all day. Because I'll add queso sauce to it, right?
I think you don't... They have queso now. I don't know if they do
Chipotle,
it in Chipotle.
But I've heard it's, like, super, like, watery and soupy. And, like, I've heard countless people tell me it's
not good.
Not good. And, like, the post effects are not what you want.
Yeah, mod pizza, though. Like, in terms of, like one a higher class or a lower class thing. There's this Poke place that's like Chipotle. You can choose.
I thought you were gonna say something like Pokemon. I'm like, Poke place, like what?
No, yeah, like you can choose.
Find your Charmanders and your Pikachus.
Like you want white rice, brown rice. You want this fish, that fish. Yeah. You want this thing, this topping, that topping. That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I would like more places to be like Chipotle. I don't know. Does Qdoba do the same thing? Where you kind of choose or do you order off a menu?
No, Qdoba's the same. Qdoba literally is Chipotle.
Yeah, it's just a different company.
Yeah.
So. I would like more places to do that.
Oh, I would love that.
Mm-hmm. Because it's just mod specifically for pizza. I mean, you Google any.
What if there was a nacho place though that you could do that? Just build your own nachos.
Yeah.
Just run it through like one of those little like belts, and like just to melt the cheese.
Ooh. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. We should make one.
That'd be wild.
I just like places like that, especially Mod, just because when you go to any pizza place, if you get 3 toppings, it's like $25.
Did you ever
why?
Did you ever go visit friends at U of O when they were there?
No, I never did.
Okay.
They never invited
me. You missed out. There's this place called the Common Grounds. Yeah. I went to Oregon State, so I could be butchering this. I don't know where the Common Grounds was. I think people called it the Commons. But
would make sense.
I know, right? But so I went there. Whenever I went to U of O, I was drinking or smoking, and like it was always a place to go at like 2 a.m.
Right.
To get like the munchies or your drunk food, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they had these 2 sandwiches that I loved. One was called the Cheesy Griller, and one was called PB Squared.
Okay.
And they had like that little belt to like melt the cheese or whatever, melt your sandwich. And it was like Texas style toast. It was thick.
Yeah.
And it just came out so good. The grilled cheese was like perfectly grilled. The cheese was just melted but not hot.
Yeah.
And then the PB Squared was peanut butter and banana. Dude, unreal.
So good. Waffle Window. There's a place like that.
What?
Waffle Window. Have you ever been there?
Never even heard of it.
What?
I know.
This is like it's like a waffle place where it has all this different crazy shit, like that you can put on it. You wouldn't even think it would be good on a waffle.
Dude, we got to do like a food exploration day.
Like here's a waffle with ham and like mozzarella cheese melted on it with syrup.
That actually sounds
so
really good. Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's stuff like that, or like chicken waffles. Remember we went to Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Like we want chicken waffles to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, we don't have that yet.
I was like, what the fuck?
You're a Southern style comfort food restaurant.
I thought that's what they were like known for.
I gotta take you to Screen Door.
Yeah, Screen Door I heard is really good.
Have you been?
No.
So you gotta get up.
Really
you gotta get up early
because it gets packed.
Yeah. But like if you, so I think it opens at like 8 or something like that. And if you show up at 7:50, you're not getting seated till like 8:45.
Oh damn.
So like.
So yeah, it does get packed.
Yeah, you can sleep in the car, and I'll go sit in line until our table's ready.
Fucking sit in the line, David.
No, I know you. You're too high class. You're too fancy for that.
I'm too bougie.
Yeah, you're way too bougie.
Dude, I sat in line for like 3 hours to ride one roller coaster at Disney World.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. Shit, I keep losing everything. Does that happen to you where you just get like brain farts where you have something you want to say?
It literally happens to me every time we record this thing.
Right?
I'm like, fuck, well, I couldn't think of H&M.
Yeah, that's true.
Like someone with a heart. My dumbass is like,
Hearts and Men.
All right, but
Oh, this is what it was.
Hearts and Men.
I was talking to my buddy out in Montana. I'm doing some logo work for him, helping him out, and
How much weed did you smoke?
I didn't. I haven't smoked weed in a while.
Fucking.
Heroes of the Storm. He told me. Yeah, I was telling him I was playing Horizon because he recommended the game to me, and like it was super fun and I love it. He's like, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm with my buddies lately, and I just thought
we're buddies. You didn't even know.
What's up?
We're buddies. You didn't even know. We're playing together.
No. Like he was playing with his buddies.
No, I know it was a joke. Like he was playing with me because we're buddies, but you didn't know.
Oh, I gotcha.
God damn.
Over my head. I suck.
Are you sure you didn't smoke?
Positive.
Are you sure you didn't?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
That makes me think of the gym and Dwight right now.
Yeah. Why?
Just because, like, are you sure you didn't smoke?
No, yeah.
How would you know?
Marijuana is a memory loss drug.
I'm asking the questions here.
No, that's not what you said when I came in.
Oh, man.
Exactly how much pot did you smoke?
But, dude, yeah, just the, dude, it was just funny. Just that he's playing Heroes of the Storm.
I
and
fucking love that game.
I know you do, and that's why I thought it was funny.
I didn't like it before. I didn't like any MOBA, like top-down clicking and like lane stuff. I didn't like it, but I really like Heroes. I think it's best MOBA. I haven't played Dota, but I've heard it's more complicated than League.
Yeah.
League is one of those games that I'm sure that if you got into it when it was...
For sure, get the learning curve down, everything.
There's literally like 100 champions, and their item shop changes
way too
all
much
the time.
Too much.
So
too much.
It's just too much for me. Heroes is really simple, and it still has some learning curve on champions being easier or harder.
Right.
There's still objectives in the game, and there's no items, so it's just about group fights and outplaying people and stuff.
I'm finally like...
You can't hard carry or snowball games.
See, I'm fine with that, like that style of game. It's cool when like you have a series of friends or like a group that you constantly play with. But like me, I play games like 2 hours at most.
Yeah, you can still get like two or three games and that's fine.
Yeah, but like trying to like track down all the people and get them to play at the same time, I get more caught up in like the stories. Like Horizon right now has a really good story. Yeah. And there's still so much that I haven't done.
That's why I'm so surprised you didn't get into Spider-Man. It was so cool.
It was cool, but I got caught up doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, because you probably weren't doing the quest. You were just swinging around the city.
No, I was doing the quest. But anyways, I also too, like I got busy.
Did you fight Taskmaster?
No.
Yeah, you didn't even get that far, bro.
I didn't get that far. You're right.
It's a character in the game that like the AI learns how you fight, and so you can't beat him the way you normally fight.
Oh, I have heard about that actually.
Yeah, it's
That's
sick.
tight. So it forces you to go out of your shell.
You have
and
to do something
things.
different. Like if you normally do like punch, kick, whatever, he'll block all of them.
Oh, that's such a nightmare.
If you always use your web stuff, he'll know how
just
to
deflect
defeat it. Yeah,
wow, fuck
it's
that.
super cool.
But so this Horizon thing, right? Like the story is really good, but the world is like constantly changing, and so like the whole premise of this is like the machine animals have taken over and shit like that.
Yeah, right.
And they're huge, right? And so I sat there and I was sneaking up on this one the other day. It was like a horse, and I thought I could like sneak up on him, and then I like overrid him, so I was in control of him. And I was getting ready to like mount up and ride him, and all of a sudden I just got mowed over by like his pack. They're just dude, like apparently they heard
just like
me,
waiting
but
for
he
you.
didn't.
They like set a trap like the Raptors did in fucking Jurassic Park 3.
It was
They're just waiting for
stupid. Yeah, and I was just like, literally, I sat there. I was just like, huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and then I started the game up again, and I saw the exact same situation, and I stopped. And I went over a rock, and I saw just this full field
They're
of
just waiting
them.
for you.
And I was just like, all right, note to self, ignore it. Don't even do it.
Yeah,
But-
they yeah.
But yeah.
I really like story games. I think it's one thing that's kind of gone away is everyone's doing multiplayer
Not
style
even
games.
multiplayer. It's all battle royale shit now.
Well, yeah, but
Nope, all battle royale.
there is a lot. But
Battle royale.
I mean,
Battle royale?
COD's been
Battle
around for
Royale.
a long time.
Yeah, they're doing battle royale.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that they
Battle
have
Royale.
put less. They put more time into their story, but they don't put more time into their story. They're
Two
still
words for
shit.
you. Battle royale.
Yeah, they're ass.
I'm
But
just kidding. Yeah, no, it's I agree. Call of Duty used to have a big story, and the online was okay. And now people are just like, fuck the story. I'll play the online.
yeah, play if you guys like story games at all. And this is the thing too is the girls that I knew growing up. There's a couple of them who played video games, like Tabitha Keller.
Yeah.
She was good at fucking Halo. Erica Geller.
Yep.
Keller and Geller. Yeah. I thought I said the wrong names for a second.
That's super funny.
But they played and they were good too in Halo 2 and stuff like that. But like when I tried to teach Kendall how to play games, like both joysticks, it was either they ran straight up staring at the fucking sky,
Right.
or they staring straight at the ground at their fucking toes,
Right.
and they couldn't do anything.
It's just like they couldn't separate
They couldn't do it.
right. It's
and
like
so-
tapping on the drum and doing the foot pedal at the same time.
Yeah, or like patting your head, rubbing your belly type shit. They just couldn't figure it out. Yeah, so just certain ones. Some of them were way better than others, but there's certain games like Until Dawn. Have you ever played Until Dawn fully through? Dude, it's like a 9-hour story game where it's not so much gameplay and just decisions, and then watching your decisions happen.
That's kind of cool.
And
I feel like that'd be a fun community one. Like
it's
just grab a
so
bunch
much
of friends.
fun, dude. It's really fun, and that's the thing is that you could give the controller to somebody who can't operate the controller very well, and it doesn't matter because you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
You just have to. The hardest part is quick time events, hitting circle or triangle or whatever, because this is a PlayStation exclusive game.
Right.
So if you haven't played it and you want like a cool movie night, but you don't know what movie to watch, play Until Dawn because it plays like a movie.
That's cool.
And it's really cool. There's some other ones that are like that. Life is Strange. If you guys haven't played Life is Strange, I think it's on all platforms, but it's set in Oregon.
Oh, really?
And the premise, the premise is like the seaside kind of area. Haystack Rock, Cannon Beach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the premise of it is you're playing this girl who learns that she can actually reverse time in small snippets. And it starts to like mess with shit. But dude, it's one of the fucking saddest games I have ever played.
See, dude, that just kind of steers me away.
But it's really good. But the storyline and everything ties together. It's a mystery. It's brought in by chapters. So you play chapter 1, and it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Some of them can go longer depending on how thorough you want to be to look for stuff, or if you want to just go blasting through it. But everything ties together. So it's like this mystery. But then there's some sad part. It's really well written.
Jesus.
It's really cool. So if you guys want to play games like that, because I know when we talk about like Halo or Call of Duty or Here's a Storm, there's going to be people who listen who are like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're like,
I don't play that game. But if you want to play really cool storylines, because if you like TV or movies, you can be in charge of some of these things. So Until Dawn specifically, you can control who lives and dies.
Yeah.
So the end will end up in the same kind of spot no matter what, but it will depend. How it ends will depend on
The decisions you've made.
the decisions you made and how they act towards one another and shit.
You know what I'm struggling with right now? Whether or not I buy a Nintendo Switch and Pokemon when it comes out. Not to play it every day and like do it like I did as a kid, but like I feel like there's some sort of like nostalgia factor that would be enjoyable. There always is. About just like
I would get it. I mean, I don't know how much you plan on traveling in the future, but I know you fly to different, to go see different baseball games. Mm-hmm. It's perfect for the playing, dude.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Dude, I just don't know. Like, I don't know if it's one of these that I would buy it, play it for a little bit, and then it'll just collect dust.
It depends on the game for sure.
Right.
And again, it depends on how much you travel, because it's a perfect travel game or console. And it might do that, but they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
I think they're like $250.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm so glad I bought one.
Just a fun little random thought.
Yeah, like there's games that I have that I haven't played on yet. I haven't even touched Zelda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't like playing Zelda on the handheld. Mm-hmm. I want to play on the TV? My monitor on the TV or whatever, and I just haven't gotten around to it.
For sure.
But I will eventually, and I've heard it's really good. Pokemon is one of those games that I'll always play.
Right, dude. It's just a fun little like time killer.
Well, it's not only that. Yeah, it's like you said, it's nostalgia too.
For sure, dude. I remember growing up like playing it on the first Game Boy. I was like, oh, it's cool, but it's all black and white. Like,
I don't even know what the legendaries look like.
Oh, really?
I didn't look.
Oh, see, I've looked.
Yeah, I don't want to know what anything looks like. I know what the starter ones look like.
Right.
But I don't know what they look like in their evolutions. That's part of the fun for me.
Oh,
but yeah,
for sure.
Pokemon Red. We were talking about this at work earlier today, actually. Pokemon Red was like gray and black with a red tint.
Yeah, dude. And then Pokemon Blue was just like a blue tint.
Yeah, and at one time you couldn't even have all the it was impossible to play red version or blue version and catch all 100 Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because you had to trade. In order to get Alakazam, Machamp, or Machoke, Golem, I think there might be a couple other ones. You had to trade them to a friend in order for them to evolve.
Yeah.
So you could get them back.
Well,
you couldn't catch a Weedle in blue or a Caterpie in red.
Yeah.
So I really like Pokemon.
Well, I remember. I was talking to Michael the other day about
because he's huge into Pokemon Go.
Dude, yeah, but like he was the one that like got us all into this. Like we would all like gym battle trade, do all that shit together.
I would say gaming in general. Michael,
for sure, he definitely
they introduced me into Diablo 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Dude, Maple Story was one. That's the game I played probably the most of. Maybe Paladins.
Yeah, I remember the emulator when he showed us that. We were like, all right, cool, let's just download like Mega Man Battle Network 3 on the laptop. Yeah, which I found that I bought that for my Game Boy the other day.
Oh really? Yeah, you sent me a picture of your Game Boy.
But
I love those games. I love Mega Man.
We were talking about it. Fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, we were reminiscing and talking about how, like, when, like, in the neighborhood, when, like, I think I was the last person to get it. So what we would do is I would get to the point in the game where I'd pick one starter where I could trade it. And then, like, I would trade it to Michael. Then I would do it again and trade it to you. And then do it again and trade it to Michael. So he had two, so I could get another one. And I would do that so we could all have all three starters.
Yeah.
Dude, and it was
yeah. I remember doing that.
Such 100%. A process. But, like... And then you're like, all right, once you finally did it, you were like, oh, yes. But also, too, I remember doing it and being like, fuck, like, he has all of his, like, are they still going to sit here and wait for me? Yeah. And it's like, all right, cool, man, I can't do anything right now. Like, oh, cool, man, like, good to know. But, yeah, it was, dude, it was some cool stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun, for sure.
Yeah, I love Pokemon.
It's definitely enjoyable.
Probably one of my favorite game franchises of all time.
Think so?
Yeah, for sure. Kingdom Hearts, Fallout 3, Pokemon, or some of my other ones that I really, really liked. Mega Man.
Mega Man was tight.
Super fun. A lot of people really got connected and loved like Ocarina of Time for Legend of Zelda, Zelda and shit. I never got into Zelda as much as other people did.
So Ocarina of Time on N64, that's the only one that I think I would like really get into.
Yeah, I just played the NES one. That's one I got into.
I feel that. But yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. It's all interesting. Like, gaming, and it's so funny to hear, like, just to look back at where we started with it and to see how far it's come in such a short period of time.
People are fucking spoiled.
I mean, the technology's changed and grown so much.
Yeah. But they look like shit. Like, dude, you have no idea.
Like, I remember my parents and I were talking about scary movies, and they showed me a clip of, like, the scariest movie that they had when they were growing up. And it's literally this fence, and, like, it's in the ground. And, like, you can see where it's cut for the fence to fit. And it's, like, you see the two pieces of fishing line that's, like, swinging to slide the fence side to side to show the house is haunted. I'm like, that's not scary at all. My dad's like, 40 years ago, it was terrifying.
Well, people threw up during Jaws.
Yeah, I remember that. It's
out.
like, what?
Now they have that Crawl movie coming out with the alligator.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I don't know the difference, to be honest. I'm dumb.
Tomatoes.
One or the other.
It's like it's the spikes and the snouts.
I thought one was like fresh and one was salt.
I think that's it too.
That.
Yeah,
but it's like Jaws, but like not Jaws with crocodiles or alligators, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
I don't
it's
care.
all the same thing. How many Jaws did they make? They made like 6 of those things, didn't they?
4.
Just 4?
3 was the worst. For sure.
I saw 3.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's funny.
Just
Movies
funny.
nowadays. Oh, it's a bummer because this goes on. This kind of goes a little bit back to what we were talking about in terms of support, because people are going to support Disney no matter what they make, but they're going to continue to remake movies, or they're going to continue to make sequels,
right?
Because that's what makes them money.
100%.
I don't know, the next time, besides like Pixar or something like that, you're not going to find an original Disney movie.
No.
Like, I mean, original, like something way different from what they've done.
Right.
Maybe was Frozen Disney or was Frozen Pixar? I think it was Disney, but you're going to find less of it. But then you have movies, other studios that are indie studios. You know, they're smaller. They're not Disney. They're not Warner Brothers or Sony or Universal, that make movies that don't get like. If you didn't like Bad Times at the El Royale, that was a great movie.
Loved it.
And it had Chris Hemsworth. It had John Hamm. It had what's the girl's name who's in 50 Shades? Dakota something.
Fanning.
Is it Dakota Fanning?
I think it's Dakota Fanning. Let me check right now.
I don't know. It had Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges?
Yep.
Yeah. That movie was great. It was really good, but it didn't make that much money. And
it was super good though. I watched it on a plane.
So
Dakota
great.
Johnson.
Dakota Johnson.
That's
yeah.
her name. Dakota Johnson.
So but because it didn't make money, then they're not going to make. You know, they're going to continue to make less and less movies like that, which is frustrating. But yeah. Speaking of people with spoiled stuff, you know how many I talk about this? I feel like I talk about it a lot, but there are so many people at Nike who are so spoiled with technology. They just don't understand certain things. This guy that I was working with today, his phone calendar, he said that was taking a really long time to accept invites for a calendar events that get pushed to his phone.
Yeah.
He was like, watch. He opened it up, and the first one worked like pretty much right away.
Right. Just
the
instant.
second one took a second to load all of the people. You know, like, here's all the people who are invited. And then he hit it, and it took like 3 seconds. He's like, see, it's just taking forever. And I don't mean 3 seconds as like an exaggeration of like not too much time. I mean 3 seconds as that was the longest amount of time it took. It might have taken less time. And he's like, see, it took a long time. And I was like, no, it didn't.
No, like, well, I mean, yeah, dude, Gary Vee talks about it. He talks about when your Wi-Fi takes 1 second longer, that's the world's biggest problem that you have.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and
it's interesting for sure.
It's like, guys, that's not slow.
Instant gratification.
But like it was 3 seconds.
I know.
I get like if it was like 45.
Trust me, I hear you. I know.
Weird.
I know.
This guy came up today, and he hella quiet. He's like, hey, so my computer's in the thing. And you're like...
Sorry, sir, can you speak up?
Yeah. I was like, I'm on my computer. I had it, worked on the
Yes, sir, one more time?
I was just like, I just need my computer. And you're like, all right. I was like, why are you talking so quiet?
Excuse me, sir. Until you decide to talk louder, you just have to step aside. Ma'am, yes, please, move to the front of the line. Yes, you, ma'am, back there, speaking normally, come up here.
There's nothing...
No, sir, I'll get to you in a second. Okay, ma'am, please. Oh, what, your calendar's not working? Oh, 3 seconds? Okay, you wait over there. Sir, I'm back to you. What's up?
You're going away. Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny how bitching about work really helps you feel better about work.
It totally does.
You're like, okay, I'm good now.
100%. Dude,
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I got so tired of calling my mom and dad just because, like, I don't want to call my mom and dad all the time.
Yeah.
So I call a few buddies, and, like, I'm just like, yo, this happened today.
Yeah,
like,
work sucks, dude.
They're just like, all right, cool, man. Like... Anything else?
Can you believe this?
No, it's pretty much it.
Believe this thing? Sam did this thing,
bro. If you knew, if you only knew, man.
You just don't understand. You don't
like
care how
you had to be there. All right, well, I wasn't there, so don't call me again. Literally, a friend told me that. He's like, well, I'm never gonna be at work, so don't call and bitch to me about it. And I was like, you're right. My bad. Won't waste your time. Is that an IKEA desk?
What?
Is that an IKEA desk?
Yeah.
I have the exact. Is this a Milne?
I don't know.
Okay, it looks exactly like the same finish and style on the desk that I have. Okay, well. Excuse me for trying.
That's all about all
Excuse me for trying to relate to you. Okay.
I mean, it's a desk.
You want to bitch about it?
You know the name of your desk?
Yeah, it's the Milne collection from IKEA. I spent a lot of time in research before I chose my shit.
Yeah, I did not. I said I want an L-shaped desk. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Now you got it for me for my birthday.
Nice.
Fuck yes. Last night I was going to sleep. And I've been having just terrible trouble. But last night I was going to conk out. But it was still late. I would get up at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It was like 11.
Ooh, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, it's getting late. And so I finally am about to drift off. I'm like, oh, yes. My mom opens the sliding door. She's like, Mitchell. And I didn't even know really what was happening at the time. And so I didn't answer. And then as I heard her kind of walking, I was like, what? You know? And she's like, one of the fire alarms is going off. I think the house is going to burn down. And I was like,
is the battery dead?
Yeah, I was just like, what do you mean? And she's like, I smell smoke. And I was like, all right. Like,
and that's when you're like, yeah, Mom, because I'm ripping this. You want to hit?
No, so I went upstairs and I was like trying to smell smoke. Like, I was like, no, this doesn't smell like smoke.
Right.
Like, there's no smoky smell. And she's like, well, the ceiling fan, because we have one in the attic, because obviously hot air rises when it gets really hot, circulates upstairs.
Yeah.
And so she's like, it went off and then turned back on. So I'm afraid, like, it caught on fire or something's going on. It's like, well, I don't smell anything. So we have a part where up the stairs, you can either take a right and go into the master bedroom, or you can take a left and there's 2 other bedrooms, right? You know the floor plan. It's your house too.
I get it.
There's the attic.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Because it's like you have to push up the little slab of wood and push it over.
I would call it just like an opening.
Yeah.
Just the opening?
Yeah, so...
The slot?
Yeah.
The cutout?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like a word
Pick
for
your
it.
poison. The square that you remove.
The trap door. So
the hidden entrance.
I push it up, and so I don't think my house is haunted anymore. Like, I barely have any feeling about it. But something about the attic freaks me the fuck out.
Attics are just naturally scary.
I don't know why.
Too much shit goes down in movies with attics.
But I like looked at it and I was like, dude, I want to fucking look up there.
Yeah, hey, Mom, house is going to burn down. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I don't smell smoke, Mom.
Don't smell, we're good.
But the other part that was weird, okay, because I have the main attic and the garage where we have like the pull down stairs, and you go up there and there's a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side of the attic that goes above the house.
On the opposite side,
like, actually, like above the like rooms and stuff. Yeah. No one goes over there. My dad had put some like boards down so you could walk on it, but most of it I think is just beams and then the insulation stuff. And so what was weird was when I looked up after pushing the thing over, on one of the beams there's this rope that's tied to it, and this motherfucking rope is tight, like it's attached to something. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, Mom, just let you know, house is gonna burn down. Big shit.
Yeah, so it's like, we brought up a ladder, and it's like, I ain't going up there. Yeah. She's like, I'll look. And so she like walked up, and she has this flashlight, and she's like looking around, and as she like turns around, she goes, what is it? She like freaks me the fuck out because she's like jumps down, like kind of like sinks down.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, she's like, what is there something up there? I just heard something. And I was like, close the fucking thing then. Yeah, like, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Mom, shut the door.
Yeah. I was like, you need to close this shit. And so then I was like, oh my God. It's like,
my house is haunted.
No, I was like, is Jesse here right now?
Oh, dude.
I was like, damn, Jesse got in here hella late.
He just peeks his head out. I was like, Mitchell.
It was weird. I didn't say anything to my mom last night, but at one point I was like, did Jesse sneak into the fucking thing to try and get through there?
He sends you a text like, bro, you shouldn't have gone up to the attic.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gone up here.
Hey, Mom, I'm sleeping in the attic tonight. Shut the door.
Yeah, I was just like, oh. Dude. That's what I thought, though, at one point. But I was too scared to look. I don't know why, but there's just something about that spot of the attic. And then seeing that rope that was tight, I was like, what is that attached to?
Dude, so here's the funny thing for you. I hate spiders.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
I'm not a fan of them. And like 2 nights ago, I found one just chilling in like the corner, like where the wall meets the ceiling in my room.
Yeah.
And I was like, dope. I'm going to go grab some tissues and I'm going to crush this bitch and I'm going to sleep great.
Yeah, you got back and was there.
I went to crush it, right?
Oh, no.
And like it was just wedged into that corner enough that I couldn't like get in and get it. Yeah. So then like I tried to crush it and I pulled my hand down. It was still there. So I went back again and like I think I missed it, but it like attached to the napkin. And then I saw like this brown thing just climbing out. Yeah. So my dumb ass, I'm standing on my bed. I just fling it. Yeah. I don't know where it goes. So I'm just like, oh, fuck. I ripped my bed apart. I can't find it. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to.
Probably ate it.
Probably. And I'm like, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
You fell asleep in 5 minutes.
I slept like a baby. It was the best sleep ever. So last night, I'm laying in bed watching Friends, and I look up and like my room's dark. It's the one where Rachel meets Mark at Monica's diner, and he like helps her get the new job.
Oh yeah,
and, yeah. Ross is having a hard time.
Bag.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You know what? Any person who thought during that Ross was acting crazy about Mark, you're an idiot.
Yep, 100%.
They were on break.
But so I sit there and I'm watching it. And my room's dark and my ceiling's fan going, and I look up and my ceiling's white. It's like the white popcorn ceiling, and there's just a spot that's darker, and like I know
there it is.
I'm used to it, so I'm like, nah. So I take my iPhone light and I turn it on. I'm just like, well, that's a spider. That's a new one. So I sit there.
Different one though.
Different one, yeah. And so it's smaller than the last one. And so I zoom in on it, turn the flash on, send a picture to my mom, and I just go, fuck, here we go again. And she sends me a text, did you handle it? I don't respond because I put my phone.
Daddy to come in?
I know. I put my phone on silent mode, right? And so I don't get texts or anything at night.
No, you put it on. Do you put it on like the do not disturb?
Well, I put my phone on. Yeah, it goes to do not disturb because I set like the bedtime alarm.
Yeah.
And so it like tracks my sleep and all that shit. I don't even know how it works. But so yeah, I don't get texts or calls, which is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
But so then I sit there and my mom comes upstairs. She knocks on my door. She goes, hey, did you get my text? I'm like, no. She goes, well, did you handle it? And I go, I'm still laying in bed, so no. And she goes, well, where is it? And I go, it's up the...
You on again?
And I'm like...
I mean, your room has a spider gang, and they're fucking with you.
Dude. Yeah. Jesse must be teaching him, like, yo, this is what you do, okay? You make yourself visible. Once he turns his head, you beeline it out of there.
I'm still not convinced Jesse wasn't in there.
I'm still not convinced Jesse's not hiding in your chimney right now.
Yeah, he's just
Jesse,
waiting.
you in there?
Dude, I was like, oh, fuck, Jesse might be here. That was a legitimate thought. It's like, oh, no, Jesse here.
What if you're just like, hey, Mom, I'm going to Taco Bell. You want anything? No, I'm good. I'll take 2 tacos.
Yeah.
Crunchy or soft? Crunchy and a Baja Blast. All right, Jesse.
Baja Blast.
Sounds good, right?
Stuff, yeah.
You want to go get one?
No.
I'll drive.
It's very tempting.
Just saying. I'll drive.
I don't remember the last time I had Taco Bell, actually.
Taco Bell's my go-to. I love Taco Bell.
Really?
Because I feel like you can't fuck up ground beef. Whether it's real or not, I don't know. But their nacho fries are fantastic.
It ain't real, David. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I just try to hide. I subconsciously stuff that deep down, so I don't deal with it.
It's fast food. Like, if you're expecting great nutrition from fast food, you're an idiot.
But like the other thing too is like I don't go to Taco Bell to like. I do it as like a little like hold me over thing. Like I'll go buy like one taco for like $1.99 or whatever it is.
Yeah, not me.
No?
No. If I go buy fast food, I'm buying it for the full diarrhea effect.
Dude, so here's a funny thing.
I need to be out for at least 45 minutes after I eat this.
Jesus. I went out, I think it was New Year's a couple years back, 2014 or some shit like that. And
what time is it?
It is 6:04.
Okay. I think someone's about to be here.
No, you're fine.
Tell the last story.
We'll wrap this up. Yeah, last story. We'll leave you on this. My hangover cure is Wendy's. Okay? Went out on New Year's and we got hammered, right?
Yeah.
And so the next morning...
I mean, fast food's great for hangovers.
100%.
Yeah.
All that grease and bread, it's perfect. But we went out and then... Honey, I'm trying to tell a story. Damn, girl.
It's hard to concentrate. I'm not even sure she's going to pick up, but...
That's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I sat there and I went to Wendy's and I'm just like, dude, like, you need this. Sky's the limit. The woman's like, what can I get for you? I'm like, I need 2 double stacks plain, meat, cheese bun. I need 10 nuggets. Do you have spicy nuggets? No? All right, cool. I need 15 nuggets. I need the biggest fry you got. I'll take a medium frosty. And can you slap actually just another double stack in there? Went home, ate it all. Felt like complete dog shit.
Yep.
But I was just like, now I can sleep.
You could have eaten that when you were 12, and you would have felt fantastic.
Yeah.
You would have ran a marathon.
I would have been like, yo, Mom, I'm going outside. We're going to ride bikes. And now my friends are like, hey, dude, you want to go play basketball? I'm like, I just had 2 bites of a burger. Like, I need 40 minutes.
Yeah.
At least. Yo, you smell that grease? I got to wait.
I can't swim.
No.
You serious?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you used to be able to swim whenever you wanted.
You want to go swimming? Not without my Dora the Explorer water wings.
Yeah, I'll get a cramp.
This is Dora. This is Boots. Okay? Yeah. Together, they keep me afloat.
Well, so we wrap this up before Honey just absolutely destroys. Yeah. Honey's my dog, by the way. So what we're going to do here is we're going to thank you guys again. So yesterday... on Monday when Dr. Knocker's MD came out, we had 83 downloads. 83, almost 100.
Real.
Yeah. And so that's fucking insane. And then today, I don't know what the exact number is because I haven't looked, but we were
last
at
time
30.
you checked it. 30? For a single day?
For a single day.
Fucking dope.
So that's insane. Again, so at the end of earlier, we had over 100 downloads. Obviously, 80 plus 30 is over 100.
Yep.
But that was a fifth. That's a fifth of what we did in all of June in a day.
Unreal.
So thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah, seriously.
The UK joined us.
You guys are killing it.
UK came in. That's 8 downloads from the UK. Utah came in as is the highest download state right now over Oregon. Insane.
We'll get that updated and get Utah on the map.
So there's that. Remember, we are sponsored by Into the AM. Head to intotheam.com. If you use the code NEIGHBORS, you get 10% off.
Yep.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and our Facebook, all at Neighbor Podcast.
Right. The other thing too is we're talking about toying with a couple simple merch ideas just to get some stuff out there. And we have a couple ideas. We're playing with like t-shirts, lanyards, stickers, some smaller
Simple
things,
shit.
a sweatshirt. But if there's anything you guys are thinking or anything you'd want to see, let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause we're open to that big time.
Yeah, 100%. We're open to any of that. Again, if you guys have topics you want us to talk about, if you guys have guests you guys want to see on the podcast, let us know.
If there's anything you want to know about us, if you want to go into an episode where, you get Mitchell's backstory, you get my backstory, why we started doing this, or just an episode focused on each of us. You know?
100%.
That'd be kind of cool. Interview. Next episode, I'm going to interview you. Just straight up.
Cool.
That's it. Oh, there's honey. That'll pick it up for sure.
Yeah, there's no way that you guys don't hear that. But that's part of the fun. Before we go, I had this mechanical keyboard. Yeah. And when I was on stream, people could hear the keyboard.
Hit it. Nah, just keep going. Just give me a series of keys.
You're going to get all that.
Yeah, computer's awake. What's up? Yeah, I love that sound.
So I do too. And so what happened with it was some people loved it and some people hated it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so sometimes, like, obviously you don't want to hear the dog or the fan on my computer or whatever, but some of it is cool because it's like this raw, it's real, like we're just doing this shit.
For sure.
So
we ain't fancy in a studio.
Yeah.
We ain't soundproofing this. We got Longclaw in the back.
We will eventually.
Yeah, we got Longclaw, and if Honey keeps barking, she's about to meet Longclaw.
Yeah, she will.
No, she won't.
She won't.
No.
But
I could never do that to her.
Make sure that you guys really support a friend,
For sure.
in whatever endeavor they're doing, whether it's something that is creative, as in a podcast, Twitch stream, Mixer stream, the other thing too, or whatever.
Just completely, I listened to Gary Vee. He said just call a friend randomly out of the blue, and I did it the other day, and dude, it's so cool. Don't even text him, just straight phone call.
Yeah,
it's so rewarding just
anymore.
to chat and catch up. Super fun, super cool. So Gary Vee, I'm giving him all the credit for that.
Yeah, just shout him out, do something, make them feel good, make sure that they feel that what their dreams or whatever are attainable. And
it's funny what one person saying one good thing can do. That's
100% can change days around.
100%.
So send somebody a good text, send somebody a good phone call with a cool message. And then for us, we want all that smoke.
I want that heat.
Yeah, so this is what I would like to see, something cool happen, because I know pretty much everyone has Facebook. When we post on Friday, so when you guys are done listening to this,
Reddit? Twitter.
Just share it.
Yeah.
Just share the post.
That'd be tight.
Because we want to see I would like to see what we can do.
100%.
Now, obviously, this is asking a lot because, believe it or not, asking somebody to go to Facebook, find the page, share it, that's effort. And so if you don't, not a big deal.
Here's the thing.
I want to run a little experiment where if I just say, hey, guys,
I don't even care if you listen to the episode. If you listen to previous episodes and you think somebody might like it,
yeah, just share it.
If you could just share it with one friend.
And then, but this is the thing, is we want to bring guests on.
Yep.
That we can do that for.
100%.
And so if you guys that's what we mean is when we ask for guests is if you know somebody who's painting or drawing or has their own company, tell us that. And then if we can make a way to get them on, then we'll gas them up. Because I think Dave and I really want to do is spread laughter and positivity and make sure that people realize
give people
that,
a voice,
they can
really,
do some
too,
shit. Yeah. And so we just really appreciate it. We're humbled by it. We want to see it continue to grow. The higher we grow, the more shit and cool stuff we can do too. So we really appreciate it. I'm super happy with everything. So thank you guys so much.
I'm super stoked.
Yeah, it could end tomorrow and I'd be proud of what we did.
Fuck yeah, 100%.
100%.
So,
yeah.
But with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day. And
have a great 4th of July.
That too, yeah. Happy 4th. Be safe.
Yeah.
Everybody have fun out there. This will be after the 4th when we post it.
Yeah. But hope you were safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can release this one early.
Keep your fingers and toes.
Yeah. Fingers and toes. Don't hold on to the bottle rocket. Still the grenade. So, on that note, you guys have a beautiful day.
Or day. Or morning.
Time. Something. Adios.
Yeah.